DJing. I'm virtual DJing.
That's what they look like.
And Nicole, I meant to ask you how that dance thing went, how that worked for y'all.
We had it.
People was up dancing and stuff? People was up dancing and stuff?
Nigga, we was dancing. Listen, I'm telling you, we were acting like there was no such thing as coronavirus.
I went to a virtual birthday party last night. I got just as drunk as if I was actually there.
Yeah, I ain't talking about the party I had. I'm talking about the virtual when my man was DJing and y'all had the line dance on Zoom.
Oh yeah, we was doing it. Well, we had 400 in Zoom and then the rest was on live.
Why is people texting me talking about I can't find the live? They are ready.
Nigga, we was dancing. Listen, I'm telling you, we
Okay.
were acting like there was no such thing as.
Oh, there we go. That delay.
Like, turn off that echo, right?
Oh, hell no.
Here we
That
go.
was 20
Hey.
minutes ago.
Here we go.
Yeah, I ain't talking about the party I had.
Oh, man.
Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Cut that
Turn off the volume
Okay.
thing and the one thing.
We had 400 in Zoom and then the rest was on live. Oh Jesus.
We live.
Hey, turn that off.
Turn the YouTube off.
We live now.
Ready.
He is
Nicole,
not
so
listening to us.
you watching the chat, right, Nicole?
Yep.
Oh, you're not listening.
Like, turn off that echo, right?
Hell no.
Okay, that's right. Okay, hold on. I'm going. Hold on.
That nigga delayed.
Hey, where's Gary at?
He said he couldn't be on. That killed the feedback, right?
Yeah, but Clay, I don't see the post on the BSC softball page.
It's on there.
Not yet.
No, it ain't.
Okay, now it's going now. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Now it's on there.
Let me go share it.
Yeah, share it.
I'm going to share it on my page, too.
I'm gonna do a watch party.
Oh, well, then I don't need to do it. You're going to do it.
No, everybody should do it though, because everybody don't follow all the same people.
But I don't need to make. I don't do it because I know my none.
Pretty much.
Me.
Pretty much. If they following you, they on mine. So it'll be all right.
I got rid of the feedback, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Wait, let's wait a minute and see.
Right, we need to delay.
Hold your breath.
Oh, there it is.
I need to.
Now, look, I don't need all these work emails coming through.
You see my comment, Nicole?
No.
You said, where's the live at?
It's got to be on Facebook though, not on YouTube.
I did it on Facebook.
I can't see it.
I don't see it live yet.
It's on there.
It's on there. I'm looking at it.
I just see the 2 shares.
I see the comment. You said, "What up?"
Yeah.
You got to change your thing to say all comments, Nicole. Because if it's not relevant, it won't be up there. Your responses.
Okay, well, you may have to be the one checking because I actually don't have an option to say all comments.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see.
You want me to check? Because I think I do.
Okay, if you can see
Well,
all
just use
comments.
a separate device if you can.
I'm on my phone. Hold on.
Oh, well, I can look at it on my phone. Hold on, let me see.
I see all comments. I see Delton said, "What up?"
You know what? We're not gonna see when people get on either, or are we?
On my phone, I can.
I can look on
I'm on my
YouTube and see
phone.
how many people are watching.
Oh, we won't see when people come in. That's so they gotta say something when they come in. If they want to be known.
Oh, you know what? You should probably post a message saying you need to post your questions on the page and watch it on the YouTube. People have to watch it on 2 different platforms.
That's what it says.
Okay, I can see it now. What's up on my phone?
Yeah.
The one comment?
Yep.
It's just good.
Yeah.
Anybody watching, how y'all doing? Say hello, let us know you're there.
And you can
I
also
think
tell them to text.
Cause they don't know what to do.
If you have our numbers, text me, but I'm not giving it out right here.
I don't think they know what to do. This is too advanced.
Yeah, no, they're not. Anybody can click on the link.
Yeah.
It's just all you just click on the link.
Seven shares. All y'all shared it?
They should
I did.
share it about 4 times.
Oh.
The station
probably
shares
5 or 6.
all them different pages.
You know what's weird?
I'm about to put it on Instagram and Snapchat.
Hold on a second.
What? What's weird, Nicole?
Just hold on. I gotta verify. I'm doing some user testing. Hold on one second.
Oh, I just noticed it didn't take the picture of our backgrounds.
Mm-mm.
This is like
Listen.
earlier.
Okay, listen. The link, when you hit it, goes to the other link we were testing with.
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
I'm
you're
down.
right. Okay, hold on.
Okay. That's how I do some user testing.
Yeah, because them the pictures from earlier.
Yep.
Yep.
So edit the YouTube link in the post.
No, I'm just fitting to delete that.
Oh shit, now we gotta go reshare.
No, yeah, you do.
Yeah, we do.
That's why.
I put the old link there. That's my problem. No wonder nobody was watching it.
Yeah.
Indeed.
User error.
Good job, Nicole. That's why you in QC.
Mhm.
We should have did this in QA.
Okay, hold on.
I need a snack. No, I need a drink. I'm about to go get a drink.
Okay, there
I'm
it
gonna put
is.
stuff in my face, baby.
Okay,
on
let
a
me
sec.
do. Want me to do it over? Reshare?
Yeah, reshare it now.
Delete.
Now
Oh
it's
yeah, here we go.
Control Alt Delete. Okay, let me refresh.
Yeah, because this is. Hold on.
Stacia, when you did it, the link didn't show up. Or did it? Oh, yes it did. Yes it did. Yes it did.
One time, what are you eating?
Nachos.
Nachos. How you know? It's on.
Not your business.
Huh?
He supposed to say not your business.
Not your business.
Because that's what your nephew over here eat 5 times a day.
I better tell when they're clicking on. So reshare.
Hold on, I'm about to share now. What you doing? The old one's still showing up.
Huh?
Nah, it's the new one now.
Listen, no, you got to refresh your page.
You hear me, Scud?
You said what?
I got a new one. It's
Okay, here you
coming.
go. Here you go.
Funny.
Here you go.
Huh?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It's another one. I got another one coming. It's
Another TikTok.
yeah.
Oh God.
Scud's
Okay,
calling
yeah,
me
the
today.
numbers are
All
going
right,
up
we got
now.
10. So
They're
10 are
finding-
watching live now.
Yeah, they're finding the link now.
I don't see it on the page on
It's
BS.
on YouTube.
You have to go to YouTube to see the number of people on.
I know, but I don't see
Oh,
it
there
on
it
BSC
is.
softball. I don't see the link.
It's on
Oh, shit.
BSC softball page.
I know, I don't see it.
You guys go down.
Oh, it's people on there. They coming now. They
Yeah,
there.
they coming
Man,
now.
I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing.
It's under the first one. It's under the first one.
I don't. All I see.
You want to show your booty, Scud?
Indeed.
He probably
You
got
never
underwear on.
corrected it, so why would I change it?
I got on shorts, but
Yeah.
You know you like showing your legs.
indeed.
Well, we can go ahead and get started because the good thing about it, I'll be able to archive it and post to
What? Hold on.
post.
Oh, hell.
I'm not joining your Zoom just to watch.
What is that?
Who said that?
You're not on our
Oh.
Zoom anyway.
That's
That must be something personal Speedy got.
that was in what's called.
You're not invited to the Zoom meeting.
Uh-oh, somebody getting a whooping live.
Oh,
On the
live.
live.
Hey,
Okay,
but-
go ahead.
Oh,
Go
for
ahead and
real
get
though,
started. Before I have to tell somebody something.
okay. Well, anyhow, we'll go ahead and get started. So first of all, we want to do this live because we know everybody is in a holding pattern as far as softball is concerned, and just want to let everybody know that we're doing good over here, wanting to check on y'all. And so we have most of the staff here. We don't have Terrell, we don't have Delton. I mean, not Delton, I'm sorry, Gary. We don't have Stanley, and we
Fuji.
don't have Fuji. But we do have us 6 here. We want to check in and let y'all know that everything is good with us personally. As far I know everybody wondering about what the term is going on. I'm definitely going to speak about that. But I'm gonna just let everybody introduce themselves again to everybody and just tell them what's happening in their neck of the woods. And just to say hi, because we all need that social interaction. I know I do. I need it bad, and I've been holed up for a week now. So Montanya's in between bites right now, so we'll start with her.
I'm Montanya, also known as Nunu. All is good over here. Actually, we were scared. My daughter had to get tested for the virus, and then we had to wait, those days, and that waiting period was pretty rough. Got her results back today, and she is negative, COVID negative. So we are excited about that.
Well, we'll keep it in Dallas. You go, Scud.
All right. We're good. I'm here. We chilling in the house as much as possible. We get out a little bit, workout, exercise, or anything like that. But we good. Whole family is good. We spend a lot of family time, so it's actually kind of. I guess I'm looking at it in a good light. Just the fact that I get to spend time with my family, which I normally didn't do, being very busy doing whatever. So it's kind of messed up to be sitting in the house all day, but kind of cool because I get to spend time with my family.
Okay, Station.
Hey, it's Stacia, aka Ms. Dat from Wisconsin. This is week 3 quarantine for me. And before all hell broke loose, I ended up with a upper respiratory infection, which put me at risk. Also because of my employer in Chicago, there were some cases that were near to the campuses that I work with. So this is week 3 for me being quarantined. It also hit home a little bit. I had a cousin in New York who did contract it, and he shared his story and how that's affected him and how it's affected, the quarantine has affected the family, him having to not be around his kids, et cetera, et cetera. But we're praying for him, and he's on the recovery, on the upside now. So please take this serious, y'all. It's affecting more people than you know, and it's closer than you know. So this is week 3 for me, but I still have to work. I'm considered a non-essential but essential employee, so I've had to work from home for 3 weeks. So if sometimes I don't get back to you, it's because I'm truly on meetings just like this video, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day, doing non-BSc work.
All right, we'll go next to
found
the
a link.
ATL with Speedy.
Hey, what's happening, everyone? What's happening? Hope everyone's doing well. It's all good in the ATL. It's business as usual for me. I work for Coca-Cola, so we definitely essential. I have worked 21 straight days. I haven't had a day off in 21 days. So, I mean, it's a madhouse around here. Everyone's really concerned about this virus, and like you say, I mean, the best thing to do is just stay home. Just stay at home. A lot of you asked about my daughter. She's in North Carolina. Her and her mother's in North Carolina. I just got off the phone with them. They're doing great. They just in the house. She been in the house for 2 weeks now, and she bored like everyone else, but it's all good my way. Hey, I appreciate all the texts, phone calls, and everything.
All right, Nicole.
Nico. Hey everybody,
Nicole.
it's Nicole or
Nicole.
Bsc VP, aka VP, as most people call me. Up here in Detroit, Michigan, we are actually one of the cities that has been featured on national news lately with our cases and the number of cases that are rising here in the city. I actually live outside of Detroit in Southfield, but that's literally 1 mile from Detroit. So I'm not far from it. So it's actually been kind of scary for me, to be honest. I'm a quiet person by nature. I don't say a whole lot. I've actually been in the house since March 15th, so almost a little over 2 weeks. And I've struggled to deal with that. So if anybody else is out there struggling with just the isolation and the quarantine, as you know, Daryl and I don't have kids, so it's just the two of us. And luckily we like each other a whole lot. So, great, but other than that, just not being able to socialize and get out has really been a little trying for me. But other than that, I'm well, my family's well, and I hope all of you all are well, and I hope you all are very, staying diligent and just staying in and being safe. That's all that's important right now. Nothing else really matters. Keeping you and your family safe.
Clay, you next.
Yeah, okay, thank you for that. Everything's good here. I'm in Florida. We got over 5,000 cases, but fortunately for us and unfortunately for the ones in the South, we have very few cases here. We did have our second death here today, but they were both from out-of-towners that was transported here because we got one of the larger hospitals, because Tallahassee just sits in the middle of nowhere. One reason I wanted to have this is because one of the things I've noticed that we do all need that social interaction. I see everybody's posts, everybody's ready to get back together and whatnot. And one of the things, I did was 15 days ago, put that post out there about social distancing. Well, obviously posts don't work because there hasn't been very much social distancing going on. And I'm telling you, the only way we're going to be able to get back out there is for us to get a hold of this thing. I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there, people calling it a hoax, calling it fake news. I'm here to tell you that it is very serious. When I say serious, it's very serious. Y'all know I'm a very private person. Never talk about my family much, because I'm very protective of them. Don't play about them. But my wife is what you would call a public health expert. She has a doctorate in it. Some of you that come to Tallahassee for the tournament, you participate in some of her surveys. And I'm just gonna lead you to know that this is very, very serious. Like I said, I don't talk about my family much, but for instance, my dad is in hospice. He gets 5 days free health care from nurses. My wife cut that off because those nurses aren't just servicing him. They're going to different households. So that's what we're tasked with now. 7 days a week, we go up there and take care of ourselves. The only reason I'm telling you this, because like I said, this is some very serious stuff. People that have got it. There's Bsc players that have had it. I don't know of any players that have died, but there's family members that have died from it. And I'm telling you, I know they say 10 or less, but 10 just lessens the number. It doesn't stop it, because if any one of those 10 get it, then there's a very good chance the other 9 are going to get it. When they go their separate ways, you start multiplying 10 times 10 a few times, that number gets way up there. And then when I see these, and I know everybody's itching to play, I see these backyard softball games. Now that's 20 people. You throw a few fans in, that's 40 people. And they all go back their separate ways, and that's how it's continuing to spread. Trust me, I hate being in the house. My office is 30 miles away from here. And I don't have to go in every day, but I go in every day because I'm just a people person. My mom, she's a people person. Our family's huge. We got the largest family in Florida. My dad's got 32 brothers and sisters, no twins. My mom's got 12, a couple twins. And I've taken her keys, her grandkids, when they come visit, all they can do is stop on the deck and talk to her. I don't allow them in the house because, again, I just can't emphasize to y'all how serious this stuff is. It is. Well, people get the flu every day. Well, that's understandable, but we don't have a cure for the flu, but you can get a vaccine or whatever. And then I hear, well, you got to have an underlying condition. Well, we all know this, that a large part of our demographic hate going to the doctor. So there's a whole lot of us with underlying conditions that don't know that we have underlying conditions. So you get it, and the next day you know you're gone. I just cannot express to y'all how serious this stuff is. I mean, I don't go anywhere. The only time I go into the office when everybody else is left, and we're only doing half days there because my family comes first, and I can't afford to bring that to my mom and my dad. My dad basically has no immune system now. My mom's older, and I don't want to go to the hospital and they say they don't have beds. I'm going to bring a couple people on here to talk to y'all as well. I tried to get Quita on there. You know, she's a traveling nurse. I just talked to her. All she said, just pray for her. She just signed on with the government. They're sending her to New Orleans. They got basically a makeshift Corona hospital built in New Orleans by the convention center. And all they're going to do is handle coronavirus patients. I mean, definitely pray for her, because I'm telling you, that is a job. Like, I pray for the military every night that I lay down, because they got a job that I couldn't see myself doing. I can't imagine being in a desert somewhere. But I appreciate it. That's why I don't mind paying my taxes, because that's a job I don't want to do. This job that's got to be done, and I appreciate it. That being said, there are some soldiers out there right now that don't wear the badges and carry the gun. I'm talking truck drivers, nurses, the people that are still working in Walmart, the people that are still working in drive-through restaurants. I don't want to miss out on people. The police officers still got to go out there. There's so many people that are essential that some people consider non-essential that are very essential to our absolute survival right now. And trust me, we will get to play again. I don't know when, but we will get to play again. And the question is, how bad do you want to play again? I don't care how bad these things get. At some point, we're going to go back to our daily lives, because if you don't have an economy, you don't have people that, if you can't pay the police officers or whatever, then you just got martial law going on, and it's just going to be the purge going on. So we're going to play at some point, but let's just do our utmost to try to stop the spread. Again, I can't tell you how serious it is to do it, but I don't want to speak this whole thing about negative stuff. So we're going to talk about the different tournaments coming up and what the status on those on there. Hold on, I got a couple people that's going to come in here and speak as well. I need to send them this code. So, but the other thing we did, excuse me, not looking at the camera. The other thing we did last week, we had the T-shirt contest, and we had a contest, and part of the contest was who had the oldest BSC T-shirt, and we're going to do a drawing to see who wins the T-shirts. Well, I don't want to punish anybody, but it was for the first BSC tournament shirt, and there was a couple of things that went on in 2008. We co-hosted a couple of tournaments in the year before the first official BSC tournament. The first official just BSC tournament was Worlds, okay? And there was a guy that wore his BSC hoodie for the very first time in Valdosta. I thought he was going to put his hoodie on, but he didn't. I don't know if he's on Facebook or whatever. But the winner for the oldest shirt is two people, actually, because I don't want to punish somebody for not being clear on the rules. The first one for the oldest is going to be Joyce Davis. She posted an Aiken shirt from 2008, and it does have BSC on it. But again, that wasn't the first BSC tournament. And Amika May posted a hoodie from the Fall Festival, which was the second tournament of the year. So those two people that they will split the prizes with the free T-shirts for life for the oldest shirt. And the other two, we're gonna do a drawing here now. I threw them out of the hat. I guess I should have got a bigger box. And those people are also eligible to win the contest too. That background makes this hat look like it's magic, but I'm gonna draw the name out. And the first name is, oh, wow. Joyce Davis has won twice.
Dang.
One of the oldest. Hold on.
But ain't it the same prize?
Yeah, but she'll get 4 shirts now.
Dang.
She gets 4.
All right,
we
Joyce,
let me get one of
we
them.
got multiple colors. So
Tag her in the
Let me
post.
get one.
you can bring
Tag her
her
in the post,
friend.
Nicole. Put her name on there. Tag her in the post.
Right,
I
let's
threw another one
do
out
it.
by accident.
Tell her, let me get one.
Okay.
Get one of them shirts.
I keep throwing them out of here. I'm just gonna reach in here now.
To make sure Miss Sherry know.
Okay.
She ain't
Okay,
giving
the
her
next
nothing.
one is old schooler DJ Williams.
Oh shoot. Midwest checking in.
Yep, Midwest checking in.
Oh,
And
yeah.
since Joyce won twice, I'm gonna add a 3rd winner to this. Well, here's the last chance.
Just like the last chance world. So you ain't never won nothing else.
Here we go. And the winner is, okay. I'm gonna need some help with this name, but this is the winner here. Any of y'all experts out there can
Whoa, nah, just put it up there, man.
yeah, I'll just put it up there. Here's the winner. I'll post the name out.
Use the share button, Clay, and
No,
put it
that's
on
all
there.
right.
I'm gonna post everybody's name out there. It's a
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Fibuima Aliobua.
Clay, stop.
That's close enough, but we're gonna put all the winners out there. There's
Okay,
gonna be
well,
a
I'll let
list
you
at the
do it.
t-shirt table. Every term you can go up there and then get your t-shirt. Mo or Miss Sherry have that list every time. Again, I took, like I said, if you thank this truck driver. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to get one on here right now. Let me see. I can get one on here now.
And Clay, while you go into that, I just want to interject something real quick.
Okay.
Coach Shan, you deleted your comment, but we saw your comment. We haven't gotten to Columbus yet, but don't do it. Don't do it.
That's why he deleted it.
That's why he deleted it. Exactly. I just want him to know we saw it.
We got the receipts.
Yeah. Don't delete it.
That's
Don't
just-
delete it. And
You
make sure
you worry
bring the
about
whistle.
Columbus because you know you're gonna get your ass whooped on the field when we play y'all.
Make
He
sure
deleted
you
it.
bring the whistle.
He deleted
Bring the
it.
whistle because you're gonna whistle when we beat y'all. And you know what? That should be the bet. If
There you
when we
go.
beat y'all, you gotta give me that whistle so I can stomp on it.
Nicole, let me get these other people on here. Keep talking.
I don't want to hear it no more. Worry about that. If you got to start bringing a tambourine, Deacon.
He's talking about I'm on y'all neck.
That whistle gonna be around your neck.
Tell him to bring me some fish. That's what he need to do. He need to bring me some fish. Some fresh fish. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you just ate.
Was it me? Was it you? Ooh, Nunu, I got a recipe for you too. I made some pineapple avocado salsa yesterday. That'd be fire on your nachos.
What can I do with that?
Okay, well, you got any questions for us, Nicole?
I'm saying I'm gonna let you make it.
Okay.
Actually, what Coach Shan said, he said, really, you were being emotional at the time talking about the virus and the seriousness. And that's what he deleted. And actually, that's why I thought he deleted it, but I still had to.
Tell him to download.
You don't want no
Zoom.
smoke.
Tell him to download Zoom and bring that noise on here.
Oh yeah.
So no questions yet. Couple of hellos. We got 37 watching now, look like.
Okay.
That's because people watching it, so they don't have no questions. Anybody that's watching you have questions, you gotta go back to Facebook.
Or if you have a YouTube account, you can post it on YouTube.
Or just text one of us.
Or you could text one of us, whoever number you have. And if you don't have anybody's number, Stacia's number is.
What's with my Milwaukee's area code?
They're the only one that know everybody's number by heart.
Who?
Clay, know. I said Clay, the only one that know everybody's number by heart.
Oh yeah, because I don't know. I only know his.
What Prime fixing to LP is fixing
Oh,
to
yeah, I
join
know
now
Clay.
from Cali, California.
Who?
From the west side.
Clay,
With
Clay, you know everybody know by heart.
Nah.
what do you mean know everybody by heart?
Damn
Know
near.
everybody's phone
His
number.
phone number.
Phone number.
Yeah,
No
Wow.
way.
Just about.
Yes, he do. He spits
Yeah, I
mine off
do.
all the time.
Yeah.
I said
I
everyone.
want me to call him out on live.
Call mine
No,
out. If you can't
no.
look, I want to see your face right now. Don't change your face from looking right now. I want you to call my number out right now.
No.
You call mine out. You call mine. You say mine right now. You got it.
248, and I'll text you the rest.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. I was about to say.
Okay, while I'm waiting on some of these people to join, I know a lot of people on here trying to get updates. As y'all know, hold on, I just got a question. Not a thing question. Okay, who is this joining?
Somebody with the Galaxy S8.
It's gonna be LP, I'm pretty sure.
He ain't got no iPhone. See, that's the trouble. See, it's taking too long.
No, but the video is gonna be great.
Yeah, this is as great as yours.
Who we got here? LP or
He probably logging in. It's probably connecting.
That's why he's still connecting.
Galaxy.
You got that 8+ though.
It's still an Android.
whatever.
Oh,
Okay, but anyhow, while he's trying to join, I know everyone's asking about Columbus, Chattanooga, whatnot. As you know, we were waiting on to see what the social distancing thing was going to happen. They did extend it for 30 days, which puts us past the Columbus tournament. Okay. I have a conference call scheduled for Columbus tomorrow. They're going to give me an update, but I am almost sure with that extended update that Columbus will be postponed. They've given us a few dates to that we can move it to. We also have 3 other tournaments there this year that we might be able to just join in. Who is it? Okay, we got LP.
LP.
It's kind of dark, but we got you, LP. Let us know how things are going out there in California. I can't hear you, LP.
You probably got to hit the microphone top left.
Unmute yourself.
there you go.
LP. I see you, but I can't hear you.
It looked like he's trying to talk. He came into the light.
It says
he ain't
connecting.
trying to talk. His mouth ain't moving.
Connected to the audio right
It
now.
says connecting.
Yeah.
It says connecting audio now. But again, until he comes on there, let me put me back on here.
There you go.
Oh, there he is. LP.
Yo, what up? What up?
What's good? What's going on in Cali?
On lockdown, bro.
Yeah, y'all one of the hardest hit areas right now.
Yeah, they right now they talking about martial law. This bitch.
Y'all, you learn to sit down.
Yep.
You in the Bay Area, right?
Yeah, but these brothers out here, man, they doing these side shows out here. You know, they have like a couple hundred, young brothers out there kicking it on the streets. Just wilding out in their cars. So they just trying to voice their frustration out.
Yeah, I just talked about that, man. If we're not gonna get under control until we can get these people to behave. You say you just left the meeting. What did you hear in the meeting?
Well, what I do is what we're trying to do is look at what can we do on our end with Cali Gold to see about getting some masks and some hand sanitizers and PPE here. So a lot of us are affiliated with different and various hospitals. So that's what we're trying to do.
Oh, okay.
And then what I'm
Um,
trying to do is, I'm going to the hoods and like passing out masks and shit like that,
But they don't need masks if they stay home, do they? Or you doing the first responders?
Yeah, well, it's all of it because you got a lot of people still going out to the grocery stores and so forth.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm doing that. I just do the curbside service though. I'm not getting out in that. And
Yeah.
I even do the curbside with the mask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But man, y'all hold it down out there. Y'all in our prayers and whatever we can do from this side to help y'all out, just let us know. I know
Hey,
California, they said
appreciate it, man.
that could be the next hot spot out there.
They said Chicago's looking like the next hotspot. That's what I was told.
It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
Is it?
They just extended this the safe. They just extended it out some more. The mayor had to shut down the lakefront because people were still going down there and acting as if nothing was going on and just still acting business as usual. So they had to shut the lakefront down. It went rampant through CPS, and now at city colleges. There's been some cases reported. So, but again, the problem is people not staying in.
Right.
And not having enough tests.
That's our biggest problem was the test as well, because that it's really crazy out here, man. They're like convert out of a lot of things are like a lot of what do they call refrigerated box cars, like railroad cars, like in makeshift morgues and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah. Refrigerated trucks. So people, because they have so many people dead bodies. Yep.
Well, what they were saying up here, which I didn't think about, because really shit, we've never dealt with anything like this before. But what they were saying was that a lot of funeral homes are not equipped to handle or take care of corpses that have died from COVID-19, because a lot of times when you move a body or you're, just in transit or whatever it may be, sometimes, different things will happen and different things are released. And so it was one funeral home here that was basically saying when you call to even attempt to make arrangements for a later date, some aren't even in the, aren't even knowledgeable on how to handle or process bodies.
Wow.
And for instance, the police had to go to a funeral in Chicago just a couple of days ago and they broke it up because there were 40 people attending this funeral of someone who died. And basically they broke it up and said, you got to enact the social distancing and you can't have 40 people here in a building together and all older people at that.
Yeah, we had a teammate's dad died and they can't even do a funeral.
Yeah.
They're streaming all of them here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, LP, you stay cool out there, and we will definitely be in touch with you. If you need anything we can help you out with, let us know, okay?
Well, I appreciate it, man. I got love for you guys, man. So
we'll see you in September.
One of the originals.
Yeah, we'll see.
And you know what? We come with the 60s this year too.
Oh wow!
I can't wait to see y'all.
I'm trying to take all the gold back to California.
They trying to clean up.
Can't wait to see that crip walk.
Yeah. All right, we'll talk to you.
Hey, Miss Dad, Eddie B and all them, they turning 52 now.
Oh wow!
So
I'm gonna have a whip.
Yep, they all turning 50.
All right,
y'all hear Trevin?
We'll
Trevin out there singing whip, whip.
All right, God bless y'all.
Yep. All right.
All right.
Be good.
All right, later.
Where am I?
Trevin, come here.
Again,
Mike Williams asked a question on the Mississippi page. I'm not sure.
On the Mississippi page. Oh, they shared it over there?
Yeah, they should share it over there. So he said, since VA is on lockdown till June 10th, how does that affect us?
What is VA?
Virginia.
I have no idea.
Virginia. So today, the governor of Virginia announced the lockdown till June 10th. But also, what you have to realize about Virginia, this is their first enactment. Like this is the first the governor has gone in. So they're one of the last states to enact a stay at home. So that's why theirs is going so much longer as well.
I can assure you, there's going to be different states that start back sooner than others. I mean, some states still have fewer than 20 cases. Now that's not most of the states that we're in, but there's definitely going to be some delays and some people being able to get out or whatever. But back to what I was saying is I'll talk to Columbus tomorrow to make it official. I'm pretty sure Columbus will be postponed. I did get an email today from Chattanooga, and Chattanooga said that obviously, well, they sent it to all the tournament directors. They don't have anything for April, but right now all the May tournaments are still on. Got an email from Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach has went in total shutdown mode because they have to be ready for the summer, and we're still on. I mean, that's May 30th that we're there. So they're thinking that we should be good then if they can get if not just them though. We got to get these states that people are coming from under control as well. So that's why it's important for everybody to to follow the guidelines. And one thing about it now, just like in Aiken, they can say we can come all we want, but me being in my position, I have to make a decision too, just like within Aiken. Before they told us on Friday that we could go, and then when I saw things were going on Saturday, I just made the call myself. They of course ended up on that Tuesday telling everybody that all events are canceled there. So it's going to be a two-pronged approach. Even if the city says we can come, I gotta look out for the well-being of staff and people as well to make a decision whether we're coming or not. So again, like I said, we'll keep you updated. Like they want us to come because these cities, that's where they make their money besides the property taxes, hotel tax, gas tax, alcohol tax, tobacco tax, and that's what we bring to the cities. And we bring probably more
tourism
than anybody to Georgia. We have the biggest tournament in Georgia, the biggest tournament in South Carolina, biggest tournament in, well, we're not quite as big as the Pick-a-Dixie, but we're right up there in Chattanooga. And, and we bring a lot of dollars to these cities. So that's why they're always in contact with me. And I would not hesitate at all to bring y'all to update information, because I'm not going to have you travel there if I know it's not going to happen. I'm trying to give everybody as much leeway as possible. The good thing about the hotels and airlines seem to be working on working with everybody, and we will get tournaments in at some point. We may have to push some back. I know everyone's itching to play. I hate being holed up in the house as well. But here's another one of those essential. I got one of those essential people online here that's on the front line. I talked to him today. He's about to hit the road tomorrow. And just share some of your stories, Prime. There you go.
You got me on there?
Yep.
Thank you, Prime.
Got me on there.
How y'all doing?
Hey, what's
Hey.
going on?
We appreciate you, bro, because we got to get those supplies.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. The warehouse is empty, so we got to get the warehouse from the containers. See, a lot of people don't understand why these shelves are empty in the stores, because it's a three-way transaction that got to take place. You got to go from the containers, from the ports to the warehouse, from the warehouses to the stores. You understand what I'm saying? So tomorrow, I'm leaving out tomorrow, man, to hit it. So there's some tough times we all in together, but yeah, I'm definitely on the front line. And my wife got my gloves, my mask. I got an industrial mask that I'm gonna be using. But yes, man, whatnot, Clay. But that's where I'm sitting still, man, getting ready to get out of here tomorrow.
So what type of precautions they making y'all take? I know you got the gloves. Like, do y'all have to get out of the truck when you get there? And...
Yeah, yes. And see, the thing is, only thing we don't have to contact with unless we gotta have them sign the paperwork. You know what I mean? So basically, what I do when someone sign my paperwork, he's got to have his own pen because he's not using my pen. You know what I mean? And I have it.
Right.
On a clipboard. So when I hand them the paperwork, all they do is grab a clipboard, and then I got a Rubbermaid clipboard, so I make sure it's sanitized before I put my hands back on it. So that's how I'm taking care of myself out there. But I do take showers in hotels and stuff out there. That's another thing, you know, I just have to, I
Are
care
a lot of the
about.
hotels aren't a lot of the hotels closed now?
Not all of them. Not all of them. And then plus I got a sleeper on my truck too, so I don't really have to stay in a hotel unless I'm staying for the weekend. You know what I mean?
You kind of low, Prime. Come back to the microphone.
Completely sanitized. Clay, y'all see me and hear me okay?
Now I
we
can.
can.
Now we can. We couldn't
Okay,
before.
so you know, I get online, boy, people be calling me, buzzing the hell out of me.
It went back down again.
You went back down again. Whatever you're doing is going up and down.
But my sound?
Yeah.
Now you're good.
Now you're good. Whatever you're doing now, keep doing that.
What's up, Nicole?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, you look like you had 14-day quarantine. Okay, so, you know,
You said, what'd you say?
Something funny.
you look like you
You got to get back close to your microphone. I
You
can't
gotta
hear
turn
you.
off. You gotta turn off whatever you're trying to listen to, Brian.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, hold on for a
Oh, there
second.
There
you
you
go.
go. There you
Now,
go.
what'd you say?
That Galaxy.
There y'all go.
I don't know what it was doing.
No,
My
you
mom
trying
tried
to
to
say, I
call
was
in. I
like,
don't know if
what?
y'all hear me that good or not.
We hear you now. We hear you now. You good. You good now.
Yeah.
Is this some straws?
You got to get back close to your microphone. I can't
Watch the YouTube at the same time. He can't watch both.
Yeah.
Turn off the other device,
He's trying
Prime.
to watch himself.
You like the people on the radio. Turn down the radio.
Sure, I got something hooked up that ain't supposed to be hooked up.
Yeah,
I'm trying to look at himself.
We good though.
I want to know what he said I look like.
Prayers.
Yeah. Yeah. Please I can't hear myself. I see Speedy right there. What's up, Prime? What's up, baby? You all right? Mama tried to call in and it's messed up my sound. Man.
If there's anybody else out there that need prayer or want to say something, text me. If you have Zoom, text me your number and I'll send you the passcode or whatever to log you in. My number is 850-339-9488. Again, that's 850-339-9488 if you have Zoom.
I'll holler at him.
All right, Prime. We'll holler at you.
Okay.
Thank you, Prime.
Yep.
All right, nice seeing y'all tonight.
safe.
Y'all be safe. Hey,
You be safe out there.
Prime. All right, safe.
Yep.
Yeah.
You still on, Prime.
Where's what's his name from Mississippi? Reggie. Ain't he a traveling nurse too?
Yeah, well, I just added. All right, we got Rance coming in. She's on that military front line.
Yeah.
Wednesday,
My girl.
happy birthday.
What's up, Rance?
Happy birthday, Rand.
Happy birthday.
Hey, thank you. How
Hey,
y'all?
girl,
How you doing?
What's happening, Ray?
Hey.
We're just trying to get our little socialize on. We all need some socialization right
I
now.
know that's right.
Yep. How things in the military?
Oh, I've been working from home.
How you working from home in the military?
You took a leave.
I just all of a sudden I don't feel as
It's
safe
honorable
as I was
discharge.
a few minutes ago.
Well, no, I work like an hour away from here, away from my house. So I just go to the unit that's close to me. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I say I go to the unit, but I'm usually at home. Hey, Speedy, happy belated birthday.
Hey, thank you, Rance. Thank you. Same to you. Aries,
Thank
baby.
you.
Aries rule, baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
Nicole.
You
Hey,
being in the
what's
military,
going
is there
on?
anything you being in the military, is there anything we need to know, Rance?
Lord have mercy.
Anything that you can tell without getting in trouble?
Not right now. That's waiting on to see what they're gonna do. They're talking about activating some retirees.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
Now what would they
all
be
I
doing
do,
though?
anyone that
Keeping
was in the
people in the
medical
house.
field, they were
Oh,
activating, yeah, they would activate them. But me, I'm not doing anything. I just give them the equipment and they go do what they have to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Yeah, and our little city shut down. Well, we're on a curfew from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning. Ooh.
Okay, well, you be
Hey,
safe out
Stacia.
there.
Hey, Rancy.
Delton.
Hey, what up, Rancy?
Hey, where's Gary?
He gone.
He gone. I guess he's essential right now.
Essentially sleep.
Essentially somewhere else.
Oh gosh. Let's see.
Well, we'll chat with you later, Rance. We just want to
Thank
check
you,
in on you.
Rancy.
Happy
Thank you for
birthday
your
again.
service.
All right. See y'all later.
All righty.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Where's Marcus? He military.
Yeah, he's leaving too. Maybe they know something we don't know.
Okay.
He might be logging in.
Well, we know he can talk, so.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. But again,
Any frontline workers?
we'll make it. We'll probably make it official on tomorrow. And come up with a makeup date for Columbus. Again, they haven't canceled it yet, but with the deadline extended to the 30th nationally, then we're gonna have to honor that. And so anybody that sent deposits in, okay, we got another frontliner about to check in here.
Is that Marcus?
And this is one of the ones that we need to help enforce, y'all. That's Mr. Neil
no, that's
Downs,
the
Mr. Law
Jesus.
Enforcement himself.
Hey, Wes,
I need you to help let people know how serious this is and how they can help us get out of this thing, Neil. How's it going up in Louisville?
Well, it's pretty bad up here, but I don't know how we're gonna get out of this, but they pretty much got the police up here on call 24/7 outside of, the narcotics cops, and we got the National Guard already in here.
Mm-hmm.
Today the governor issued no travel outside the state. Can't go to Tennessee, we can't go to Ohio, we can't go to Indiana or West Virginia from what he put out unless you're essential personnel.
Wait, now you can't go out, or people can come in, or it's both ways?
I think he's doing both ways.
Okay.
You don't want us to travel. If you travel outside the state, you got to stay outside for 14 days quarantine before you can come back in. Then you got to come back in and stay 14 days quarantine.
How bad is it there? I haven't really heard any hot spots in Kentucky yet.
I think right now we up to 7 deaths, and then we got like 168 cases here in Louisville alone. I can't get the numbers for the rest of the state, but I know in Louisville we got like 160.
Oh, okay.
We got the National Guards guarding the hospitals. And,
why are they guarding the hospital?
Get 2 ice bags.
well, I guess it's for people trying to come in and visit their families and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Just a couple days ago here in Louisville, we have that Kentucky Derby every year, and people wasn't taking heed of it, and they was out on our main script like it was Derby all over again.
Oh, wow.
They're pretty much sooner or later gonna put a curfew out, and they're gonna make us come out and work pretty much 24/7. Go home, probably get like 6-7 hours sleep, and go right back out.
All righty. Well, we appreciate your service, and you stay safe.
Oh, that's my plan. Y'all do the same.
Okay.
Thank you for your
Right.
service.
Thanks.
Thank y'all.
Play before we let Marcus start talking, because he gonna talk.
Okay.
Just want to give a quick shout out to a couple people after Coach Shan that checked in. Drew checked in. Sabrina Reed checked in. Pam, of course, checked in. James Pierce checked in on YouTube. Hope everybody is doing well. So just a couple check-ins.
Okay.
Not a lot.
Yep. All right, Marcus, give us some military knowledge here.
Well, yeah,
I'm right here. I see your name.
Work.
There you go.
Oh.
Man, you got every award you can get from the military.
Them is softball awards.
He just set that shit up before the call.
I did, Cole. I was like, hold on.
Why you got
Push on me
socks
seeing
on?
my camera.
Why you got socks on the wall?
Those ain't socks, that's a beret.
Okay.
A sock? Hey.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Hey, if they ever come rushing, you just stay in the warehouse.
Yeah.
No, but so what they did,
You're retiring though, right?
yeah, May 1st, I'm officially done.
Are they gonna let you
there's
retire?
no chance of them saying.
Yeah, so this is what they're doing. If you have a MOS, that MOS is like your job.
Mhm.
So if you have a job that's medical, whether that's X-ray technician, nurse, doctor, they're calling you back in if you want to join. You're gonna get a regular check, I guess, off the last rank you were, and you're gonna go and perform duties. Now you will get sent to like New York and Washington. It ain't like you're gonna sign back up and stay in your home state. Like I'm gonna hang out in Jacksonville. No, you taking your butt to New York and wherever they need you. Because they're running out of doctors and nurses.
Oh wow.
So what they doing is, like they just the Navy, they just sent their big ship to New York. It's a big old hospital ship. And what they're doing is sending a lot of soldiers up to New York. But this is what the crucial part is. Civilian nurses and doctors, nurses are leaving their home station. Like we had a few nurses that left a hospital here in Jacksonville to go up to New York. And the jobs here are not paying them to do that. Because they're like, hey, shit, we need the help down here as well. So this is insane what's going on. But some people are ready to make that call and join back in. Of course, you're going to have to get recerted. So it's not like you're going to just join back up and go straight into the fight. They got to make sure you're certified and you still know your job titles and things like that. But that's that. But all that stuff you see, like on the little memes about martial law, that's not going to happen. Now, it can happen if people don't listen to the governors and don't obey the curfews. That, of course, but they never want a situation where you got like the National Guard trying to police civilians. It's never going to go well. So, but I got out at the right time.
I was gonna say, are they gonna still let you out?
Knock on wood.
No, yeah. Well, listen. I ain't got to knock on wood. Ain't no knock on wood because.
Hey, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna log you off because I don't want to revisit this. I don't want to revisit this in 2 months.
No, it's only certain
it.
jobs. They're only certain jobs. They're putting a stop loss on, basically saying you can't PCS, which is leave. Like if you're stationed at Jacksonville and supposed to go to Germany, they're stopping you from leaving to go to Germany. They're keeping you at your regular base until all this blows off. Now, that's hurting some families because you have people that's in, let's say you have a family, a soldier that's in Korea, and he's been over there for 2.5 years and scheduled to come home this summer. Now he's stuck. So he may not see his family for another 1.5, 2 years.
Oh, wow. So he's in the United States and his family's across seas?
Right. So we have these things where you can go to Korea for a year or two and keep your family in the States. But if you bring your family to Korea, it's, you got to do 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not every family wants to go over there. Your wife or your significant other may have a job. They may be a lawyer. They may just have a good job. They may be in school. The kids may be in a good school where it's time to graduate, things like that. So you just don't want to pop them and send them overseas. They might want to finish their senior year or their 6th grade year, things like that. So it's a lot of reasons why people stay and don't go. But you do like a short tour.
Okay. All right, boss. Well, we appreciate you giving us the update.
No problem.
Don't look at your awards. You already seen them before. I know you're making sure. I know you're making sure we see them. We already know.
Yeah, Cole. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but One thing I know about those gloves, they aren't dirty, so you didn't use them for anything.
No. Hey, listen. Hey,
That
all
post was about you, Marcus.
right.
Clay's post.
Hey, listen, I transitioned into being a coach. I had 4 teams in
Okay.
comp this year.
Hey, Marcus.
Yeah, you played on all 4 of them.
Marcus.
Yes.
Hey, but
All
let me.
right,
Hey,
all right, then. Talk to you later.
I gotta
Whatever,
let you
Cole.
go because I got another mouth of the South on.
You know
here,
your
so
ass can go.
I
He said another mouth of the South.
I can't believe you let him on here.
It's
I
the
got
deacon.
to.
It's the good dirty deacon is on.
He got that whistle.
He's showing
You can't
Ohio
hear
State.
you. Tell me you gotta hit that
Hey.
the microphone.
He ain't
What?
saying nothing.
Can you
He
hear
home?
me?
He talks
Yes.
low.
Yes, now we
The whoop is
can.
All
the only
right.
thing loud about it.
Let the church say amen.
I told you the dirty deacon checking in.
Let the church say amen again.
Amen.
Listen, we can hear you.
So listen,
Okay.
all I gotta say is, when they lift this Rona, y'all niggas is going down.
Wait,
Yeah, okay.
hold on. This is a public show now. Watch your language.
All right, hold on.
Some words
hold
are
on.
banned.
All right. Praise
Okay,
him.
here's the thing. Realize we gonna archive this and we gonna play it back once we whoop that tail. Just
Listen,
remember that.
Listen. What you need to be concerned
I'm listening,
about,
but you don't hear me.
what you need to be concerned about is whether or not people
Okay,
get
Pastor.
classified or not. Don't be worried about my team.
I need to worry about what?
You worry about paperwork and make sure the books are right.
You make sure your books is right and you got the right people on the field when it's time to play us because you're gonna be in trouble.
Listen, all right. Let's how everybody doing?
Because you remember, you still a student of the game. You ain't learned enough yet.
Listen. My passion is I grew up a church boy. I didn't grow up playing softball like y'all. I had better stuff to do in my life.
Clearly.
I had to go to Sunday school.
So did we. We did both.
Y'all jokers at the ball field on Sunday morning.
We did both. I went to church first, then I went to the ball field.
Shannon.
Yeah.
Shannon.
Please.
I heard even when you played softball, you could still make it to Sunday school.
Hey,
you didn't make it back to the park Sunday.
I'm gonna let you have this, Mr. Bsc. I'm gonna let you have it. I made it Sunday a couple of times.
Hey, Shannon. Quick question. How was that? How did the fish turn out?
Listen, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. Child, where I ate that fish.
It looked good. You did a good job.
I'm telling you, I'm from Georgia, girl. We cooked.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Fish.
Yeah.
And guess what I did? Nunu, guess what I did last night?
What?
Fried ribs, girl.
And we had them.
So let me give y'all a quick update down here in Georgia. So I'm a music director for my church here in South Georgia. And the musician world, for anybody who's affiliated with the musicians and band members and stuff like that, the scene is completely shut down. They got clubs closed, they got churches closed. If some of my musicians, the only source of income was playing at the church. I mean, you're talking, I got musicians who make $1,000 a week because this is all they do. And life has hit some of my partners very hard as it pertains to, being quarantined and the church is shutting down, so forth and so on, clubs being closed down. So it's a rough time right now if you did not take the proper measures to kind of store up your resources. But I'm trying to be the best friend I can be for all of my friends, and I pray that everybody's doing well in your respective states. I do talk a lot of trash, but I do got a big heart, and I'm glad to see y'all are alive and well.
Same here.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Same here.
Amen about
And
that.
with that being said, won't you hit us with a prayer for the whole BSC family before you get us off of here?
Well, I got to clear my heart and my mind first because I had some stuff I need to say. Because I wanted to let you know personally, you was gonna pitch to me in that game, and I was gonna blow middle like it was no other.
Listen.
But where you gonna go?
Listen,
Where you gonna
Now
go?
you got to really clear your
that's
heart
gonna
and mind.
change.
You was gonna
The only
the
thing that's
ball?
gonna change is the only thing that may change is the date. The game's
Right.
still gonna go on, and when I pitch it to you, I'm gonna pitch the ball with one hand and throw the glove on the ground with the other. That's how much confidence I got in your swing.
Oh Lord.
My grandma used to say before she passed away, Father, I stretch my hands to thee. No other help I know. If thou withdraw thy hands from me, whither shall I go? But Clay, when I get through with you, son, you gonna
You know
wish
the devil quotes scripture too.
Oh, girl, hush, girl, that ain't even the scripture. That's a hymn in the hymn book. You crazy?
Hello?
That ain't
Hello?
no scripture. You hell yeah.
Hello?
I'm just saying. I was still like
so
you told me I was playing ball on Sunday, but you
whether-
wasn't. So you teaching me something now that I didn't get when I was playing ball.
Oh, whither shall I go?
Well, come on, Nunu. I got a choir member in the left side.
Hello?
Come on with this prayer, Deacon.
Give
All right,
us
Lord,
that
we
prayer,
thank you for this
Shannon.
day.
Let me
We
get out
thank
of
you
here.
for life, health, and strength. We thank you for every staff member. We thank you for every family member that's represented. We thank you for those that are watching across the country, across this world, across this nation. God, we ask you now to give us the peace that surpasses all of our understanding and our wisdom and our knowledge. Give us the direction to lead and continue to bless Clay and give him the wisdom to lead this organization, as well as the staff members. No hurt, harm, or danger that have come upon our family. Allow our resources to stretch during these troubled times. We ask you, God, to keep us safe from any hurt, harm, or danger. Lord, it's in your son, Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hey,
Thank
one
you.
love to y'all, man.
Stay
No
safe.
doubt, and we'll see you soon.
All right.
Trevin, come here.
How do I leave this
Click
hell?
leave
I'll take
meeting.
you out.
No,
Hey,
I
the
want to
same way
leave.
no. The same way I'm gonna leave you at that place.
Trev, come here.
He got up out of here.
Quick.
We got any more questions, Nicole?
I'm gonna have Trevin come say hi. Come here.
No,
Okay.
nothing on either spot.
Trevin, come here.
Riley Jackson was saying that a lot of the nurses are going to New York. They're actually offering them $130,000 for a 13-week assignment.
I saw that.
Let me go.
I saw they
go to
pay
school right quick.
$113 an hour.
Let me go to school right quick.
Man, listen, I wouldn't go for $500 an hour.
Man.
Ain't no way.
Those
are some real soldiers up there. I'm telling you, there is no way.
But no money can replace your health or what could potentially happen to you.
Well, that's true. But I would just.
The ones that have been doing it, they better prepare to handle it. But you're not going to train me and send me up there. That's not going to happen. No
a lot of them, though,
no
like
how.
it's almost like our police officers, our service men and women. They just have that service in their heart. Because there's a young lady that lives in Florida, actually, who said she was thinking about volunteering to go up there. She's a nurse, and just because
I've seen several doctors and nurses say they know they're going to get it.
Yeah,
it just that's their call of duty.
Right, because most police forces around the country too, like they're doing reports over the phone or via email. They're only coming in contact if they have to. They're not pulling over people on the for speed unless it's expedient speed. They're trying to stay safe too.
Yep. All right, let me see. Make sure anybody else want to check in here on live. Let me see.
Quetta on here somewhere, but she just got on.
She?
Who?
She just got on here.
She got on where?
She's just logging in to see us. So I don't know why she can't get on here.
On the meeting site or on Facebook?
Yeah, she's trying to get on.
Brandy just tagged her on Facebook to join.
Oh, okay.
So she can get on here.
Well, she said she didn't want to get on. She's trying to get her mind right to go into battle.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Trev?
Hey,
what up,
Trev.
Hey.
What's happening, Chris?
Sorry.
He's like a little grown man over there.
Okay.
His daddy cut his hair.
You had to say that.
Keep it from.
You know, they shut. That's the first thing they shut down in Wisconsin was the nail shops and the barber shops and the hair salons before they shut down anything else. Before we went on safe in house.
Oh wow.
I'm just growing mine out. It's just grow.
Me too.
Grow.
That's what I said. I have braids.
Kevin,
Next time
you
I
ready
see y'all, I have braids.
You ready to,
I'm
ready to
not
throw the first
shaving.
pitch? Yeah. You ready to throw the first pitch? What you gonna do?
You see, I'm not shaving. But again, I want to reiterate to the t-shirt winners. We got DJ William, definitely an old schooler. And again, this name here, I can't pronounce it.
I can't see it. Otherwise, I pronounce it for you.
You see it
You
now?
don't pronounce that.
I can open it for you.
I can't see any of. I'm all up on the screen.
I forgot y'all got iPhones, so
I can see.
Spell it out.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm on a computer.
I'm on the computer. I can't see it either.
Okay.
Exactly.
You know, if I can sound out that little boy's name, I can sound out that one.
You
Joyce
probably
Davis,
holding it up to that Android. That's why we can't
Joyce
see.
Davis, she also won the oldest BSC shirt contest, and Amika May.
Here.
That's why you don't see her
Put it
name
back.
because she
Trevin.
won the oldest
Put it back.
shirt contest with a hoodie from 2008 as well. So those 4 individuals win free t-shirts for life. Oh yeah, the other update too. I was a little disappointed in the number of scholarship applicants that we received, but we do have some, and we got some good ones in, and we'll be making that announcement on May 15th. Hopefully they'll have a ceremony, but if not, we're gonna go live, post their pictures on here with their check, so they will get a bigger audience than they would have had they went to their high school, if they don't get to do it at their high school. But we will announce the winner of the scholarship on May 15th. And I'm gonna see some of you parents at the tournament and ask why you didn't apply, but I'm not gonna call you out.
Keep that energy next year.
Huh?
Okay.
I'm telling them parents to keep that energy next year.
Oh yeah, you got one.
Because I'm gonna be applying the year after. Yep.
All right.
Kayla
Any other
too.
questions? You want to text or whatever? Like
Hold
I
on,
say.
somebody just text me.
Okay. Get you an
Oh, wait a
Android. We
minute.
need
Where
to
is-
be a little faster than that.
Are we the only ones here? We're our family. We the only family. We the family here. Okay, I'm gonna check something.
Okay, Station.
Yeah, we the only ones here.
Huh. Oh, I'm seeing if she got a question because somebody just texted me, asked me where the live was at. So I'm asking if they had a question.
Yeah, somebody else had posted that they couldn't get in. I think they were trying to get into Zoom and then realized it was live on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Hold on, wait.
It's archived on YouTube.
Oh, who?
Again, we will post this. It'll be archived on
Is
YouTube.
that new or no?
No.
He wanted to say hell no.
Okay.
Right. We're
Okay.
definitely not talking about
Okay.
that. Again, though, once we will be playing at some point, and we're gonna get lots of games in. That's my belief. But safety first, and we can all do our part to get us back out there. We can all do our part to get us back out there. You know, I posted that 15-day thing out there 2 weeks ago. I knew that was going to be useless, but just try to do my part. So hopefully now, unless you're an essential, everybody's essential, but unless you're an essential employee, please do your part and try to stay home. You know, one thing I can say about this is being a father of 2 girls, watching the last one walk across that stage for the last time, man, it's tough to realize that time is gone. I mean, I couldn't let them see me cry, but when I saw that last one walk across that high school stage for the last time, that was tough. And I tell you what, these last 2 weeks, having them in the house gives me a chance to get some of those days back. And if I could see any silver lining in that, that's what that has done. Have them in the house, not worried about them, because as a parent, when they're, off to school, even though they go to school right here in Tallahassee, they don't stay at home. Even when they come home, they come home several times during the week, just driving down the road, you worry about them. And so just to have them in the house with the family, I mean, that's if there's any blessing out of this, that's what it does for me. It let me got some of those days out that flew by, while they were growing up.
Clay, let us see them TikToks.
No.
Before we
That
sign
will
off.
not happen.
Before we sign off,
I've been summoned for one already tonight, and now that is not happening. Nunu got enough out there to keep everybody busy for the next few weeks. And she's got some damn good ones. So what's your
we just had a couple
what's
more.
your TikTok passcode? What's your TikTok username, Nunu?
Same as my Instagram. Child, please.
Child, please.
That ain't
Check me out. Go follow me on TikTok. Child, please.
Child, please.
Child, please.
Where's my
Z-E.
man?
2 E's, Z-E.
Hey, before we get off, let's hold off a second. I think Quetta want to get on here. I think. Just hold on.
She does?
I think.
Did you send her the
I haven't sent her
code?
anything. She just put that she was downloading the app. So we'll see.
Okay.
And then we had a
You
couple.
don't have to.
Can
You
you
don't
hear
have
me?
to. Just go to Zoom.
Go ahead.
I hear you perfectly.
Oh, okay, so Janara
I hear you,
Porter. Janara Porter checked in, just saying what's up. Erica Johnson checking in. Brandy Humphrey is the one who tagged the Quita in. So just trying to let y'all know who's with us. Well, who has identified themselves.
Right.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
We just need we needed some socialization, be able to look at
Just
each
trying to
other's
get y'all
faces.
some socialization.
We all
Where's
right.
Lexi at? I mean, I know she works in IT, but she works in the hospital in IT.
Who?
Lexi.
Oh yeah. I think she's working from home now though.
Yeah.
Also, just a real quick thing I want to say. On the brighter note of those seniors that's not getting to walk the stage and all that kind of stuff, and I know there's some kids out there that benefit from this, but there's colleges saying that they are waiving the ACT and the SAT scores.
Yep.
That is going to be helpful for some people, I'm sure.
Yes, indeed.
Most definitely.
They don't look
Clay,
at it.
Clay, can you answer this question so it's throughout the video in case people shut it off? There are rumors out there, and I keep on hearing over and over. Please clarify the rumor saying there's no more ball for the season. Can you please say what you've been saying throughout the video? Say it one more time. Because I just got a text saying everybody's saying no more ball, or some, is it true?
Okay. Like I've been saying to the video, it is my belief that we will definitely be playing again. How soon? That I have no idea. But like I said earlier, Chattanooga called and said that their plans are still on for May. We'll see. Myrtle Beach called and said that they're still on for May. Again, though, here's the thing, though. People got to realize that no matter how bad it gets, at some point, and that's why we have to, over the next 30 days, get a hold of this thing. At some point, even if it doesn't get any better, we're going to have to go back to work. Because if not, there's not going to be any food. There's not going to be, unless you got your own water, you're not going to get water. We're just going to have to live with this thing and die off. Because you can't, the government they can only print so much money before the money becomes value and it has no value to it. You know, at some point, no matter how bad it gets, we have to go back to work. Okay. So at some point we will be playing ball. I do believe it'll be this year. If this thing is still going bad in July, August, I pray for us all. There's going to be a whole lot of us that play ball on Saturday and Sundays that we won't see anymore. So if it's spreading like that in June and July, that means there is no control. Because at that point there's so many people affected. You just got to pray that your immune system can hold it. So that's why I say, I understand people want to play ball, but man, please, I do cuss in person. I hardly ever cuss on live, but please sit your ass down, okay? Get you a mattress, put it in the garage, hit a ball up against that mattress, whatever you got to do. But we have got to control this thing. I'm telling you. We're definitely going to play ball again. It's just a matter of how many is going to be around to do it, okay? And again, there's always rumors, but again, we have several platforms, and we will always post as early as possible if something's not going to happen. And like I said, I got emails today from Chattanooga and Myrtle Beach saying that as of now, everything is still on. Got a conference call with Columbus tomorrow because they thought they were going to make the announcement tomorrow about what they're going to extend it, and they made it Sunday. So Columbus probably will be postponed. These are cities that bend over backwards for us. So whenever dates that we can play, they're going to get us in there. We're some of the biggest revenue generators for them. So again, if we don't play any ball more this year, that's going to be the least of our worries. But that means something is very, very catastrophic going on. So that's why we all got to do our part. Did Quetta ever get on? I didn't want to force her on, but I would love to have her on here. Let me see if I can text her. I'm sorry if I always pronouncing it Quita, but
Man, hope it's sugar Quita.
let me see. Bobby just sent a text message, said, did y'all see the video about the lady that used a blow dryer to kill the virus? What are y'all's opinion?
Yeah,
It's because your nose is one of the coolest extremities of your body. So people are using a blow dryer to warm it because they're telling you the heat to get rid of the virus.
Yeah.
Well,
I
here's
say
the
try
thing.
anything at this point.
I would try anything, and I know some people who personally have told me that they thought they had it and they used the blow dryer and it worked. Okay, so I would try anything right now. If you're feeling that way, use the blow dryer. But that's only if you can't get to the doctor or if the doctor sends you home. But if you think about what they say, heat kills it, and if you can kill it in the throat before it goes into the lungs, or drink enough warm water to flush it into the stomach, it gets rid of it. Now, listen, I'm not a medical expert. I'm only relaying what medical experts are saying. So only common sense would tell you that if that is true, then heat the throat up.
Just try it.
Burn your mouth up and say, and then come and say, Clay said to get on here or not, because Clay said to stick up a thing. Like, I'm not telling you that. What I'm saying is go watch the video yourself and then you can try it. I don't know how to do it. I would just,
even with the boiling water,
I started
though.
feeling a certain kind of way. Okay,
That
I just
too.
gotta drink hot tea. That's good. Whatever you can, do it.
Yeah,
Boiling
water.
These are facts.
I make hot toddies with Crown.
All of that.
There's several people that did not get that has had this virus and it ran its course and it's gone now. The good thing about it, Dr. Fauci said, who, please, if you're gonna listen to these press conferences, please listen to him. His belief is that if you get it, it's sort of like chicken pox. You're immune to it the next time. I did not say stick the blow dryer up your crazy.
Hey, listen, Brandy wants to come on.
Okay, where's Brandy at?
I'm gonna send it to her. I'm sending it to her.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But also the video that I saw with the back beating, like when you just, hit somebody back for the lungs to break up the mucus, all of that. It don't hurt to try. None of it.
I'm gonna do it
It
all.
don't hurt to try.
That's what I'm saying. It don't hurt to try. But you just gonna sit up and die.
I tell you what,
You might as well
well, the best
I
thing
mean,
I'm
you know
gonna do
what
is
I'm
put
saying?
myself in a position not
Die
to
empty.
catch as much as I can.
die empty. I mean, hey. You better try it.
Doug, you
It don't
coughing?
hurt to try.
Wait,
Doug's coughing.
Hey,
Doug's
do I need
coughing.
to mute you,
Wait a
Scud?
minute, where the lights off?
Wait,
I
is
was
you got
choking.
virus protection on your laptop?
It's different. I was choking. Choking
Oh,
from
okay.
laughing.
From the laughter. Okay. Oh, I got to follow on TikTok.
Hey,
Whoever-
Clay, send
Thank y'all.
it to Quetta.
Huh?
Send it to
Okay.
Quetta.
Hold on. Let me see here. I sent it to her.
Speak.
Oh, no, I didn't. Hold on.
Yeah, ducked up under the table, man.
Hey, what? What's going on over there?
Oh,
Over where? We all at our house. We all at our own house.
Brandy, what's happening?
There go
Hey,
Brandy.
y'all.
Big baby.
Where is
Where Brandy
Brandy?
at?
How's it going?
I don't see her.
Wait a minute.
Wait, how you?
Where's Brandy?
5 people see her
Oh,
and you
okay,
don't.
here she go.
I don't either.
Because I had the split screen on.
you gotta put the
Don't
thing
mind,
where
don't
everybody.
mind my fro. Today was wash and go. Don't mind my fro.
It ain't no difference when you snatch that wig off in that one video.
You know
Okay.
it. I should have put it on right now and snatch it off.
That's all right.
How you holding up over there, Brandy?
It's doing okay. I'm going a little crazy in the house. I'm used to being on the go. We not working or anything. You know, I'm a daycare teacher, so we shut down, of course. Because we have all the kids and things like that, but turn the TV down. But it's been okay. Missing ball, missing seeing you guys, having a good time. How you guys doing?
Maintaining.
We
Thank you for
maintaining.
asking.
Making it. Yep. Just trying to make it.
That's
Yeah.
all you can do.
We
That's
bored too.
I know I'm tired of people asking the same question a million times.
Right.
We will play
Um,
ball at some point. Don't ask Clay them that no more.
Thank you.
You came on there to say what we wanted to say. Thank you.
Oh my
Tell
goodness.
people again. Say it loud for the people.
Um,
People in the back.
I know, right? Where my megaphone at? Oh my goodness.
Bone just checked in and say he's been on watching the whole time. And that's the other thing too. We really need Myrtle Beach to jump on because that's Bone's 50th birthday party.
Oh,
Oh, that party gonna be cracking.
You already
Listen,
he's
by the
bringing
time
all the entertainment.
by the time
That's
Myrtle
all
Beach
I'll
get
say.
here, I don't think nobody gonna be caring about playing no
It
ball.
at
it
all.
might be the last time we go to Myrtle Beach, but Bone gonna set it out in Myrtle Beach.
Man, what you say? I might not make it to the park.
I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say we
Can you
ain't
have the party
gonna,
on
I'm with
Thursday?
Nicole.
You need to have a party either on
Bone.
Thursday or Sunday.
That's it. We ain't gonna be playing no
The
ball.
party
by the time
gonna
we
be
get there.
Thursday and Friday.
Right.
Listen, ain't
Bone
nobody
say
gonna
he
care
bring
about
it.
who
Bone
winning, what the game time, nothing. Folks is gonna be ready to party, okay?
Bones
That's it.
bringing the HBO cameras and all.
Symphony
my
up.
goodness.
That's good.
Oh goodness. Well, I know we missing it down here. We had a few people call themselves trying to throw little tournaments or whatever. They got shut
Yeah.
down.
Please
They
tell me to
got
sit
shut
down.
Yeah.
People did throw tournaments.
Yeah, we got
Well,
one. Yeah, we got one Friday night, one pitch. I went and umpired.
oh Lord.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I went
advertise
and
it.
umpired. And then
Well,
they tried to do one this past Saturday and they shut it down. They played like 3 games and then they got shut down.
Well, they had the pastor down here in Florida still having service. They arrested him today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got 1,000
what?
people in the church.
In Tampa.
1,000 people.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
He
Went
said
to
he
his house and
believed.
arrested him.
He said he believed in touching people and healing people. He wasn't thinking about that virus.
He needed
A
them
lot of
ties.
people
He
in
and the folks
jail.
in the building paid them
Well, the good
ties
thing
for his paycheck.
the good thing about it is a lot of people in jail need his touching and healing. So right on over there and start touching and healing.
All jokes aside, pray for those people in jail because it's running rampant
I
in the
know,
prisons.
it's bad.
Oh, it's bad here in
It's
Dallas.
bad.
In Dallas,
Yeah.
is in the
Bad. In
jails. They
Mississippi,
found
I saw some
more
It's
videos
cases.
bad,
from
and they're not
Mississippi.
giving them the care that they need.
Mhm.
Well, I
Right.
know here in Huntsville, they're releasing inmates that have nonviolent
Hmm.
crimes. They're letting them go home with whatever ROR is. I don't know what that means.
Like
But
house arrest.
I'm wondering if that's what it
They
is.
on
But they
monitors.
said they were releasing
Corona
them.
done freed some people.
I know they're right. Shoot.
Corona done freed some people.
I don't know.
I
I
saw
don't know if that means
I saw
they gotta
some
go
breaking out
back.
of jail, and they weren't trying to stop them.
I wonder what that is. ROR.
Release on your
Uh-huh.
own recognizances.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
Not
why
like
said
I know
wonder if
nothing
it mean they
about the
gotta
prison
return.
system. Just saying.
Okay, Brandon, we had to knock you off, but we got a resident expert here about to go into combat, so we'll be in
Gotcha.
touch.
All right,
All
talk to you
right.
guys
Thanks,
later. Be
Brandy.
safe.
Bye, Brandy.
And thanks,
Bye.
Brandon. Be
Bye-bye.
safe.
Well, we've already said a prayer for you, Quetta. So
Oh,
give us
thank you.
the latest.
Well, this is crazy. That they have flew all these nurses in just to take care of corona specific patients. So flew all us in just to do that task only. So we're going in head first. Think they're finishing up the facility and they start Wednesday. Wednesday, our first day in the line of fire. Only corona
Now,
patients.
now that mask you got there is just for the hotel, right? They're gonna have you some better armor at the facility, right?
But yeah, they want us to like any contact, anything that we do, anywhere we go outside of our room. I just got back in the room. That's the only reason why I still have this on.
Are you in New Orleans now?
Yes, just flew back into New Orleans, just arrived back into New Orleans last night. So they have us stationed. They have us stationed in our own hotel rooms just in case we have to be quarantined. We have to go away from our family and everything. We have to stay here for the duration of the assignment. And 14 days after the assignment is complete, we still have to stay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whether
So
you're
the only people that stand in that hotel are the nurses that's working that thing.
Yes, at this particular hotel, it's only blocked off of federal officials, the nurses, the nurse practitioners, physicians, and EMTs right now. So it's only medical professionals in this, besides the like the government guys that's overseeing us. But yeah.
Have they given y'all an estimate of how many patients y'all are gonna be seeing?
We have the bed capacity for the makeshift hospital is 1,125, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do they expect to max out?
Yes, because they're transferring all of the corona patients. I'm sorry, my phone's sliding. They're transferring all the corona patients that have already been diagnosed, already positive. They are transferring to our facility once they're off the vent. So we should be up and running in full capacity by Friday, but we go in on Wednesday.
Okay, now you got 1,100 beds. How many ventilators do y'all have? Do you know?
They said from the briefing that we had today, they said that they had only a few was gonna be there, but we weren't getting the vent specific patients. But they said they only had like maybe 10 more vents in the state of Louisiana, period.
Oh, wow.
They have no more. They
Y'all
have
got a hot spot going on right now, right?
They're taking vents from other patients. And I think they have to even trying to kind of force hand some patients off of vents a little bit early just so they could use those vents for other patients. So you have ready to take care of vents, anything goes right now.
What?
But they did say this: if we don't have the proper equipment that it takes to take care of the patients, they're shutting down the whole operation.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so of course, all the nurses love that because we're like, we're already scared, nervous, like it's so many
Right.
emotions going through us right now, like, so we don't even know what's to expect. But I mean, that's kind of
Have you dealt with?
signed up for, but that's what you
Right.
signed up for.
Have you dealt with a corona patient in any of your other
I have
situations?
not. I have not had one specifically myself, but I've been on the unit with some, and it kind of, when I was working in California like a couple weeks ago, we had our first few corona patients, but they weren't on our unit. But that hospital went crazy just knowing that they had like 2 in the facility. Now that particular hospital is on the news for the entire hospital is corona patients. The week after I left, the entire hospital turned corona.
Dang.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, the luck of the draw. So when I went there, I went to Florida, and all we were doing was testing. But now I just had to get back into the line. If I couldn't just sit around in our hotel and do nothing and just test, I needed to be more proactive and get in with my colleagues. I'm a bedside nurse, so I have to get in. I just have to be hands-on. So I felt like my duty was to come back and take care of the people here in my hometown. So I felt like they needed me more than the people in Florida.
Hey.
That's
Now,
awesome.
wait.
No. Oh my God, sorry. No, because all we were doing was taking the people off the army, the military, and checking the people off the flight. So we weren't really doing anything. And then the people in Florida, they are hardhead, baby. They're not listening.
You right about that. They are not listening. They
had us in
listening
Miami, stationed in Miami, and I just left Miami yesterday, and the people are still on the beach and everything.
Still on the beach. They don't care.
I'm in a hotel like 6 feet, 8 feet, like get away from me. Talk to me from that side of the pool. They're at the pool and everything. So yeah, Florida's not listening.
God bless you, and prayers be with you, and hats off to you for your service.
Everybody just needs to have this.
Okay.
And this. Wash your hands, people. Wash your hands. If you can't wash your hands, keep some hand sanitizer with you, honey. That is a serious virus.
Look, another quick question. Everybody can't get their hands on those N95 masks. Are the other masks effective at all?
Yes, they are. They are effective. We usually use those for the droplet, which droplet is basically sputum or whatever, like 3 feet, or you know what I'm saying, like within a few feet. So they are effective, but it's just the potency of this virus that we don't know what exactly it's attacking. So I feel like double layers will never be not enough. So even with this, I'll have the other mask on top of it.
Okay, now let me ask you this.
Because I have asthma, so I'm susceptible. I'm susceptible, period.
Okay, let me ask you this. So they say it can live on plenty of things. Can you get it on your body and get it on your body and not get it in your mouth and still get infected? Does it have to enter through the mouth?
No, it does not have to enter through the mouth. However, in inhalation, your hands, if you touch it, if it's on your hands, it lies dormant for like we're gonna say like on metal, say for instance metal. It lies dormant for like 16 hours. You know, like whatever like surfaces, it lies dormant. And then your clothes, it stays there for like 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours. Like it stays on your person. So you touching your mouth, and see them gloves, please, people, don't put on those gloves. Wash your hands. Because still when you put on the gloves, you're still gonna touch your phone. You're still gonna do this. You're still take off those gloves. The gloves are used for single.
I was just telling somebody that.
So let me pinpoint my question further. let me pinpoint my question further. So if I never put my hand in my mouth, even if I touch it, I'm good? Or does the,
Pores are open.
pores? Okay, that's what I'm asking. Okay, that's what I'm asking.
Your pores are still open, yes.
But you can through your eyes, like it can still, you can get it through your eyes, your nose,
Any orifice,
anywhere.
open orifice, anything. Like, just like, I'm just gonna be honest with you, just like C. diff. It's just like C. diff. Like, it's, you touch anything, even though, but C. diff comes straight from through the mouth, but that's another bacteria.
You got to speak in layman's term. What the hell is C. diff?
It's a bacteria that attacks the, but I'm just saying, like, that's something right there that you also have to wash your hands, because it just lies dormant. It'll stay on countertops or whatever. It'll stay for a while. So people it'll put it in the mouth. So you have to wash your hands.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
What is the care that for, like, people that's gonna be at the hospital? What are y'all gonna do for those people?
So most of those patients have some type of underlying cause. Most of them have some underlying illness or whatever that actually caused the bacteria to grow. Like, for instance, they may have been a diabetic or had some heart issues or had some respiratory issues like bronchitis, COPD. We got to treat that underlying cause also.
Okay.
Because if we don't treat that is usually the biggest, but usually everybody's gonna be like end up with pneumonia or something. Okay. Like, so that way, if they have pneumonia, we're gonna treat them with antibiotics for the bacteria that caused the pneumonia first.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So,
but usually, if they're people that's just like healthy, willing body and able to walk it off, they're telling them to just go home.
Wow.
I sent my friend.
Okay, and if you're one of those people, and if you're one of those people, they tell you to go home. What is the best home treatment? If you're one of those people who don't have that think you may have a mild symptom of it, what
do not take first off,
okay.
do not take any NSAIDs or anything like that.
Hey,
like
what now? What was that? Don't take what?
NSAIDs, like like steroid, like Aleve.
You got to break it down. Wait.
Take Tylenol instead of ibuprofen and acetaminophen.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to take some acetaminophen. You can't take any like
ibuprofen.
No Aleve, no ibuprofens, not like that.
Right.
Okay.
So they tell you to do that. They tell you to take vitamin C and hydrate. Water.
Warm water though, right?
Yeah, room temperature. Notice all our water is room temperature.
Right.
Room temperature or warm. Like they said, the virus doesn't like warmth.
Okay.
Right.
So the hair dryer thing, I'm sure you heard it. Is there any truth to that?
I have no idea. I was like, what?
Okay. What about
the makes sense?
It don't hurt to try. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I heard that, and then the soup thingy with the lemons and the orange peels.
Onions, the orange peels, the lemon, the onion, the aroma from the steam, all of that. Yeah, I did. I did it. Boiling water.
Vitamin C. Just go to the drugstore and get you some vitamin C or some emergencies and build your immune system.
And the sun is good too, right? And sunshine, if you can get it.
The
vitamin D.
Okay. All right.
Well, Quetta,
the first thing you said is that it don't like the warmth, so I'm boiling me some water and putting my head over that pot.
There you go. Put your head over that pot.
Old school with the towel.
I'm not putting that hair dryer in my mouth or in my nose.
Don't do that.
Too wide for that.
I'm going to be. You get 30 degree burns in your damn mouth. You put a damn hair dryer in your mouth.
I'm not doing that.
It's gonna electrocute itself.
Yeah, I ain't doing that one. I'm gonna boil that orange peel in there.
We definitely appreciate your vast knowledge, and your prayers are with us. You are doing an admirable
Thank you so much.
I already
It's greatly appreciated. I'm telling you.
And
prayers
please
that-
check in and let us know that you're doing well, which I know you are. God's gonna cover you with his blood.
I hope
And you
so,
just do
honey.
your thing, okay?
Yes,
And
sir.
you
Thank
check
you
in
so
with us
much.
again, okay? All right,
Okay,
thank
we'll
you.
do.
Okay,
I'll let y'all
Thank
know
you.
a weekend on how it is. How the case.
okay, great.
Thank
Okay.
y'all. Good night.
All
Be
right.
blessed.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
You know,
Thank you.
be safe.
Okay,
Moon.
we about to end this thing, but
Hey, hold on. Before you
Before we
bring
got
on
for
Moon,
Moon,
we got one. Wait. We got one more person to put on here because if anybody is having its hardest time with this removal of softball,
we already know. Moon.
we all know who it is. So I'm gonna let her come on here because we gotta all pray for her. And
okay,
pray that
before
she's doing
we get
well.
Moon, we got a
that,
shout out.
We got a shout
Okay.
out.
Do the
We gotta
shout
shout
out.
The
do the shout
DJ.
out because-
Today is DJ's
Chambers.
birthday. DJ Chambers.
What's up, DJ?
It's his birthday, y'all.
Go,
Everybody
DJ.
say happy birthday,
Chambers,
DJ.
happy birthday.
Tell my boy
We'll
happy
celebrate
birthday.
again soon.
Shout out, little bro.
Any more shout outs?
That's it. We just want to say happy birthday to DJ.
Okay.
You know he watching.
Okay. Well, Moon, here you go.
Let me tell y'all
Unmute.
something.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Hey, CJ.
She is not okay.
Listen, I'm not
Where
okay.
AJ?
He down to my nephew house. But look, AJ.
Why ain't he with you?
Hey,
Because his
He can be
birthday
staying
tomorrow,
at
and I
home.
gotta plan something for him overnight. So when he walk in the house, we can do it on the inside. I'm not okay with us not playing softball. I'm telling y'all right now, I got listen.
well, first and foremost, that better be FSU Garnet you got on and not, that better be FSU Garnet you got on and not.
Oh no, it's not.
Crimson.
It's my high school. It's my high school.
Okay.
Hey, CJ said it's finished. Shut up, CJ. I can't repeat that.
So how you surviving over there without softball, Moon?
I'm really horrible. Y'all need to check on me every day. Like, call me every 20 minutes. I'm telling y'all right now. Listen.
We'll get online and work out together, Moon. Me and you can work out together.
Playing ball in this house. Do y'all hear me?
Hey, Moon, get you some socks and roll them up.
No, I hit that boy. Let me tell y'all, we got some little plastic balls, and we were playing ball, y'all. He done threw the ball to me. I done busted my baby in the stomach.
Oh my God.
You went middle on him? Did you check the bat? Did you check the bat?
Hey, listen, that baby said,
should have had Speedy to take the
why
bat.
you hit it like that? I said, boy, I'm just practicing.
Moon, get you some socks and roll them up. Get some socks and roll them up, and just use a top hand. That they help you with the top hand to hit.
Listen, y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, Clay, I don't know what you got to do. I don't know what y'all got to do, but that field in the back of your house, you need to go ahead and line it off. I'm telling, ain't nobody gonna know.
Hey, Sabrina already shut that down. Hey, we got one visitor every hour can come through here. That's it.
Tell Sabrina, she just don't understand what's going on right now. I'm being for real.
You
Like,
see me
this is
walking
really
around here
crazy.
miserable, so you already know what time it is.
Listen, I don't know how we gonna fix it. How much longer they said it's gonna be?
April
We don't
30th
know.
at least.
Just stay home. Just stay home for right now.
Clay, I'm finna come down there and tell her to help you work. I gotta do something.
Okay.
I can't
Come
sit in there.
after 12 when we send all the other workers home, though. Come
What
after
time?
12 when we send all the other workers home. After 12 o'clock.
Oh, you know that's about what time I get there anyway.
Exactly. Well, you get about 3, but that's okay.
So what y'all been
Well,
doing?
Moon, you stay safe. We just been
I
on here
will.
live and trying to keep that.
Oh, Speedy, I gotta tell you, happy belated birthday too.
Thank you, Moon.
Happy belated
And I bet you
birthday.
ain't doing that for your birthday, but drink some water with the onions. I heard y'all talking about the onions and the lemons and the oranges. Go ahead and
Yeah.
drink it.
No, you need to boil that and just soak it up like aromatherapy. It's good for your skin too.
That's what you've been doing, Nunu?
I face all in the pot.
What up, CJ?
What up?
No, but seriously,
All right.
because
What's up,
my
Coach?
daughter thought she had it, so she had to go get tested. That's
Who
why.
daughter?
Mine, my oldest. She had to
For
go get tested. So yeah, she got sent home from work because she's an essential worker.
Mhm.
She was having symptoms, and they went ahead and tested her because they were turning people away, but she had enough symptoms for them to test her. And so, just waiting around for the results. That was she got the results today, and she don't have it.
Well, good. I'm
Praise
glad.
God. But Moon, you be safe. I'll give you a call tomorrow.
All right, y'all.
You
Y'all
better
be
use
safe.
some Disney shirts soon. Tell.
No, hey, look, no,
Tell
I'm going to
AJ he
Disney
better
in
use
June.
this Disney shirt soon.
We going June 2nd. This shit gonna be over. We going June 2nd. That's when we going.
Okay. Are you leaving Myrtle Beach and going to Disney?
Girl, it's crazy.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
You better
All
come
right,
to
y'all.
Cincinnati with CJ this year.
I am. I'm just gonna come out there and help out though. I ain't gonna have nobody to play with. You know the Blazers ain't going.
I ain't going.
Oh, that's right. You ain't going. You comp now.
Yeah, he going. Well, all right, y'all. Have a good night and be
All
safe.
right. Be good.
All right.
All
Bye.
right.
All right,
All right,
moving
y'all.
something.
We're gonna,
All right, well, y'all know I'm about to go.
I know it. We're about to end.
Oh,
But
baby,
again,
it's
though,
10
y'all,
o'clock for me.
11 o'clock.
one last thing.
Yeah.
I know we joke about it, but depression is real. There's
Yeah.
some people that didn't have depression before. It's gonna have it real soon.
And anxiety.
There's things that we don't talk about. There's
Amen.
spousal abuse, child abuse that goes in the home. We all can try to turn a blind eye to it if we want to, but just pick up the phone and call and check on people.
Because we are not okay.
That's gonna be a big byproduct of this. So we all know we don't have to discuss it. You don't need to talk about it. But if you know somebody you think that might be suffering or in trouble, I mean, don't go pick them up, but just call and talk to them. You never know. That phone call could be 5 minutes away from.
Don't pick them up. Leave them at home.
Don't pick them up. You don't want to do that. But again, y'all got all of our numbers. You got our emails or whatever. Stay safe. And we'll try to do this again before we get back to plan to get y'all another update. As we get them, though, we'll keep you informed and just have faith. We will be playing ball again sooner rather than later, hopefully. But we can all help in the fight to get back out there. And happy birthday, Speedy.
Again, yes.
Easter.
We'll
I
talk
love
to y'all
y'all.
later. All right.
Hey, love y'all.
All right.
Love everybody.
Love y'all.
Be safe.
Love y'all. Yep.
Later.
Stop coughing, Scuds.